The Toxic Avenger.
I was actually gonna make a video about my impression of Gundam Breakers 4, but a while ago I noticed that Asmond Gold, and I'm pretty sure you guys know who that guy is. Asmond Gold released a video. He uploaded a video about comparing Marvel Rivals to Avengers. And as I was listening to his rants, while he's having a whole bunch of mindless dorks listening to him and also writing at the same time, because that's what his audience are actually composed of. They're all a bunch of mindless dorks, according to what I've just seen, the impression that I got from what he said. And yeah, he's comparing Marvel Rivals to Avengers by saying that the artwork for Marvel Rivals is so much better than Avengers. Now, I have my issues with Avengers in the sense that when they left the game, when the game was finally just killed off completely and we didn't get any of the cool things that we were expected to get because of the drama that happened behind closed doors, and in my last video I explained what those things were, they left behind some woke shit in there, the whole LGBTQ, calling cards. And, to be honest with you, I didn't really care much for that kind of BS crap. But the one thing that I can say is that Asmond Gold is probably one of the most ignorant people I've seen so far. He doesn't see the large picture about what's going on with the gaming industry, and it doesn't matter in which country it comes from. There's no balance when it comes to developers, developing studios, and the countries from where they originated from. And the thing about it is that anybody who's okay with the fact that Marvel Rivals is developed in China, okay? The People's Republic of China, a communist nation with anti-American agendas. You don't seem to give a fuck about who the hell you're funding. You don't seem to care what these people are actually, what their plans are. They created a game not because they wanted to do justice and bring sexy back into video games and remove all the woke shit. First of all, the people of China, they don't believe in that crap. First of all, they really don't believe in that shit. They don't even believe in the idea of people being openly gay in the streets. They don't even believe in having more than 2 children at a time per family, assholes. You're supporting a game created in a nation that, first off, kickstarted the whole, COVID-19 crap, that want to start a war with Taiwan. You guys want to support a nation that does that by playing Marvel Rivals and pouring your money into this game. You're sending money to the CCP. Why? Because they somehow managed to make squirrel girls so fucking hot that horny guys are practically coming in their pants every morning that they wake up just at the idea of playing a squirrel girl? What the fuck is wrong with you guys? You guys are depraved, degenerate deviants. I mean, not even me. I appreciate attractive female characters as much as the next guy, but I wouldn't go much as far as supporting a communist nation just to state a point. We've accused the left and all the weirdos that have created dumb games like Concord and stuff for uglifying female characters as a bunch of fascists, because they are. But yet you're supporting a game that has figured it out, because they did. They figured that American men are a bunch of horny fucking losers, that they can actually capitalize off of that. And guess what? It worked. It fucking worked. You guys just ended up proving to China that America is comprised of a bunch of fucking retards. Because that's what they're thinking right now. You actually think that right now China's are like, please, pray game. We appreciate American dollars. We appreciate American dollars. America, A-OK, partner. You think they give a fuck that we're supporting their games because we know games? Because we're gamers. because we appreciate good games. You think they give a fuck about that? That they appreciate the patronage? No. You know what they're thinking? These American muscleheads. Yeah, they're so stupid. Yeah, they hate the ref so much that they'll buy anything that has sexy women in it with big boobs and big butts and sexy waists and pretty faces. We're just gonna sell it to them. Oh, and while we're at it, yeah, we'll keep funding our weaponry. And that way we'll actually be able to fund our war against Taiwan. And probably even the US. If it hasn't already been them, the ones that attacked Jersey and other states with that really odd looking fucking fog that's been happening for the past fucking week. Unless it wasn't already them, the ones that did it. And guess what? If it was them, guess what? You probably funded it. Yeah, you did. You funded it by playing fucking Marvel Rivals. And I know what you're probably thinking to yourself is like, oh, dude, chill out. It's not like that. How do you fucking know it's not like that? Can you prove to me that it's not? Can you tell me honestly that you supporting Marvel Rivals just because it has sexy characters in it and you actually falling for it like a bunch of stupid lucid monkeys, that you're not really funding the CCP's agenda? You show me proof that it's not. And it's with a whole bunch of other games, guys. It's not just Marvel Rivals. It's Naraka as well. Did you guys forget about that whole data theft and stuff when Naraka came out the first time? I'm suspecting that there's not a single fucking smart human being on the planet anymore. And you know what? If an asteroid all of a sudden gets caught by NASA and they don't want to say anything until it's fucking too late, I hope it actually does fucking happen, because humanity really is definitely losing its way. It really is. There's no thought into anything anymore. You guys want to compare a Marvel game made by China because they figured out that we're a bunch of stupid morons. Not me, I didn't fall for their crap. That we're a bunch of fucking morons, that you're all a bunch of fucking morons, that you can't see past the tits and ass. They got what they wanted out of you guys. You gave them exactly what they wanted, and I don't just mean financially, I mean an impression. The fact that now they see Americans as a bunch of fucking weak-ass pussies, because that's what we are, and by we I mean you, because I didn't fall for that bullshit when that game came out. You guys haven't learned anything from the online-only shit that's been happening lately with Sony and DLCs and video games. You guys haven't learned anything from any of that shit. You guys are so fucking fish-brained that you seem to have forgotten. And yet we have dumbasses like Asmond Gold actually praising this game, but not looking at the big picture, just like I said a while ago. What possesses a person so much to hate the left this much that you would hate one fascist group just to go for another one? Just to support another fascist group. And we're not talking about a small little group here, guys. We're talking about millions of fascists. We're not talking about a small little demographic of weirdos out there who just like wearing their mom's bra and panties and their dudes and think that they're women. No, we're talking about millions of people that have an agenda against the US. We're not talking about a small little group. We're talking about a fucking nation. And retards like Asmond Gold and his fucking audience, and it's so great. Ooh, look at Squirrel Girl's tits and ass. She's so fucking hot. Comparing the artwork with the graphics, he's like, oh, is it Captain America? He looks so bad. This is what I imagine Captain America to look like, not like Avengers. It's so fucking weak looking. Oh, look at Iron Man, looks so awesome. Oh yeah, no, in Avengers, it's not Iron Man, it's Tin Man. With his fucking little missing tooth right there, his buck teeth. Mr. Smelly Pants over there with his shitty ass apartment. Looks like he hasn't cleaned it in like 4 fucking years. This guy's gotta be the biggest retard ever I've ever seen on YouTube, with millions of views and hundreds of thousands of subscribers. How is it that assholes like this actually get an audience? Oh well, I forgot. You know, you have to be a retard to support another retard. This is insanely insulting in the sense that everything that we're going through right now, and I'm talking right now in 2025, everything that's happening lately with the fog, with the war in Taiwan, with the possible invasion of China in Taiwan, and you guys can't see past the tits and ass just because a woke group developed Avengers. You know what? I don't really see anything woke about Avengers other than just the fact that they left behind their retarded little gay LGBTQ flags in the goddamn game when they fucking shut it down. But you know what? At least Avengers has a campaign mode. At least Avengers has an offline mode. At least Avengers, the developers bothered to give us all of the fucking DLCs that they did. Okay? At least it has that. I don't ever have to worry about this game ever shutting down and me losing tons of money over it. I don't ever have to worry about that. Why? Because it's offline. Because it has a story. Because it's more than just being on the same goddamn fucking maps over and over again against a whole bunch of other fucking losers. And yes, I'll be honest with you, I believe that everybody that plays this game, they're all a bunch of losers, or hackers, or modders, or degenerates, or deviants, retards, unpatriotic retards. Yeah, I'm going in that direction, guys. I am going in that goddamn direction, and in the future, I'll tell you exactly why that is. Why I'm so hell-bent on the fact that Americans are supporting a goddamn game developed in a goddamn nation that has an agenda. Don't believe me. Don't believe me, but I haven't been wrong about a whole bunch of things, guys. I haven't been wrong about the bad fucking practices of the gaming industry. Just look at fucking Black Ops 6. Look at fucking Black Ops 6. I was right about that game. I was fucking right about that game. But you know what? I digress. You guys go ahead. Keep playing Marvel Rivals. Keep talking shit about Avengers because the characters don't look as good as they do in Rivals. But you know what? When China does invade Taiwan and they massacre a whole bunch of people over there, just remember who actually added some of the funding for their weaponry. You guys did. When China starts doing and pulling their shit here in the US, and it gets bad, don't complain about it later either because you also help fund that crap. You don't seem to understand that when it comes to a nation with aggression towards us, we're not supposed to support them, period. No matter what their products are or what they offer. It doesn't matter. This is bullshit. And as far as Asmond Gold goes, I hope that guy is ready to suck some fucking Chinese cock because it's definitely going to reach that point. It's definitely going to reach that point. Trust me on this one. Well, that's all I have to say. That was my rant, and whether you enjoyed it or not, that's completely up to you. You're in your own freedom of choice to decide whether or not what I talked about is insightful or not. I don't care. I make these videos so that it's up there on record that says I actually stood up. So whether or not you want to leave a comment, it's up to you. If you want to subscribe or unsubscribe, that's also up to you. But I said the truth. I meant what I said, and I'm not going to take it back because I'm doubling down on what I just said. So as far as that goes, I hope you all have a better New Year's Eve than what it started out to be later in this time, and keep gaming.
The Toxic Avenger is coming to your town. Look out.